Hey guys, it's Mel. Welcome to my channel. This video is going to be filmed in two parts because I want to film a before Christmas, so it's the 23rd of December today, and an after Christmas part of the video because I want to show you the presents that I bought to give to people, and I want to show you some of the presents that I received from people. So this is the first part of that video. I'll just start by showing Christmas presents. Most of these are book themed, although not all of them. So the first present that I bought for my nephew, well, it's a part of the present I got for my nephew, and that is this book all about dinosaurs. So it says Everything Awesome About Dinosaurs and Other Prehistoric Beasts by Mike Lowery. So it says on the back, discover all there is to know about dinosaurs and other, I just read that, a mega dinosaur timeline, wild but true dinosaur facts, hilarious Jurassic jokes, a deep dive into amazing prehistoric science, how to draw dinosaur instructions, a comprehensive dinosaur field guide, and so much more. So I'll show you some of the pictures. So it's sort of a pictorial information book about dinosaurs. So there's part 4, where did they go, what happened to dinosaurs, what kind of dinosaurs did we have, a timeline for the history of dinosaurs. My nephew is 6 years old and he is heavily into dinosaurs at the moment. I know that he got lots of dinosaur stuff for his birthday. I think he's going to love this book. I'm really excited to give it to him and see what he thinks of it. I also am giving him a sheet of Christmas stickers. I had them anyway, so that was easy to do. And these little strips of stickers that I bought in Japan. I don't know how well you can see them. They are... That's not focusing properly. They're little, cute little puffy stickers with different animals on them. So all the kids that I've given them to so far have absolutely loved them. So I have no doubt that my nephew will as well. And I'm going to give him just a couple of snacks, like a Kinder Surprise. So that is for my nephew. For my grandmother, I bought Storm Boy on CD, so an audiobook for my grandmother. I did download Audible for her, but she's having trouble using her phone at the moment, so it seems like the easier option is to actually go for discs. So we got her a disc, a CD player, and I borrowed a few audiobooks from the library, but I bought this one for her as well. So Storm Boy is an Australian kind of middle grade young adult book. It is about a young boy who befriends a pelican, and about their relationship, and about him sort of growing up in the wilds of the rugged South Australian coast. Yeah, it's a really lovely story, and I think that she will really enjoy it. Next up, I have two presents for my mum and dad. They are really pretty little bookmarks. They are Lord of the Rings themed bookmarks. My parents absolutely loved the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit. As I was growing up, they were a staple in my house. We read them at a very young age, and then when my youngest sister, who is 10 years younger than me, was born, she was read them, so I heard them read aloud a couple of times. I also read them, and I also read them aloud to my younger sister a bit later on. So I've read the books dozens of times. My parents have read the books dozens of times. There's been multiple copies in and out of the house because they've fallen apart for whatever reason, or been lent out and then not returned, and all of that sort of thing. Anyway, so I found these really cute little bookmarks that are for sale on Etsy. I got them from my parents. I should also say that the stickers, the Christmas stickers I just bought from Big W, and the little puffy stickers I got from a sort of like a reject shop, dollar shop in Japan. It's a 100 yen store. I don't really know how to link that, so I won't do that in the description below. I will put a link for Big W though, so people can look at Big W if they want to. Big W is kind of like a Tesco or a Walmart or something like that. And the book that I got for my nephew, I got off of the book club that goes through Australian schools. So it's a scholastic book club. They get a little brochure every month, and then they can order through the school. So I got this from that. And this I just got from a local bookstore just down the road. The bookmarks that I'm about to show you, I got off of a store on Etsy. Like I said, I can't actually remember what the name of it was, but I will search that when I'm editing, and I will put the link for that in the description below. So the first one is this. So this is the sort of stem that goes into the book, and then I don't know how well you can see that. It's not really focusing very well. It's actually from the movies. It's the gem that Arwen wears around her neck, and I just thought it was really beautiful and really pretty. So there was that one. And then from the same store, very much in the same vein, is this one. Again, not sure how well that's focusing. Anyway, so it is the Tree of Gondor. So if you're a Lord of the Rings fans, you will know what both of those things are. But like I said, we have the gem Arwen wears, and it's the image of the Tree of Gondor, and that's actually from the book and the movie. Next up, we have a gift from my brother-in-law, and that is another bookmark. This one with a Celtic cross on the end. It's a bit longer, same kind of edging. My brother-in-law is currently studying ministry at a local Australian ministerial college. So I think this will work really well for him, both thematically but also as a bookmark that he can pop in any of his textbooks or Bible or anything like that. Next up is a gift for my younger sister, the middle one, who is 2 years younger than me, and that is this necklace that has this fish pendant on the end. She's not much of a reader, so I thought that a nice pretty bit of jewellery would be appropriate. This fish is actually a symbol of Christianity. So in Roman times, Christianity was outlawed, and so Christians developed a symbol, which is the fish, to show other Christians that they were Christian, so that they would know that there was someone with the same belief as them and not get arrested and killed. So yeah, my sister's faith is really important to her, so I just thought this was a nice little something for her. I won't show you the gift that I got for my youngest sister because she is actually not going to be around at Christmas time. She lives in Queensland. She's coming down for a family event in late January, and we'll be exchanging gifts then. So in case she watches this before she actually is here, I don't want her to see what her gift is, so I shan't show it to you. Last up is my partner Rowan. I really wasn't sure what to get Rowan. He's quite difficult to buy for. He absolutely loves lollies and snacks, so I just got him a bunch of snacks. I'm going to put it in a Christmas bag, wrapping bag thing, and that's his Christmas present. So I got him a giant bag of honeycomb, chocolate honeycomb, because I know that he loves them. Haribo gold bears, because another thing that I know he loves. These little creamy chocolate peanut brittle balls, because he loves peanuts and peanut butter and chocolate. So dark chocolate licorice twists, because again, something he loves. Skittles, because Skittles. M&Ms, because M&Ms. Haribo gold bear sour. He likes this product and he likes sour, so. And a caramello koala. So I also got one for my nephew. Oh, also for my nephew, a giant box of chalk to write on the sidewalk, because it's fun. So those are all the presents that I will be giving out on Christmas Day. And like I said, I will film another video in a few days' time talking about what I actually received for Christmas. So I shall see you again then. Howdy! here we are again. It's Boxing Day, so I'm coming back for round 2, which is the what I got for Christmas this year. I'm going to start with the most obvious, and that is what I'm currently wearing. This gorgeous necklace that my sister made for me. So that was from my sister and my nephew and my brother-in-law, and yeah, like I said, it's homemade. This is the same sister that made the scarf and made the phone cover that I've shown you in previous videos, and she also made this lovely bracelet that she actually made for my mum to give to me. So this lovely bracelet is from my mum and dad. They're made of buttons and they're all my favourite colours, so we've got some lovely blues and pinks and purples, and yeah, they're just really cool and I really like them. So that is haul 1 and 2 because they're made by the same person but given to me by different people. Next, I want to show you a couple of things that I got from one of the students at school, which are really cute. And the first thing is this little Christmas angel that one of the kids made for me. The same girl also gave me this cute little kangaroo key ring from one of the teachers that I've worked quite closely with this year. I also got this bottle of pot puree, which is actually homemade, which is really, really cool. My co-teacher gave me this really nice mug with the really cool pattern, and it's got this really cool lid so that you can have it in class and out on duty and all those sorts of things. It's huge as well, so fit just about anything in there. So also at school on the last day we had a morning tea and we did Santa Snatch, and what that involves is everybody buys a present and wraps it up. It's not 2 or 4 or anyone, you just buy a present, wrap it up, put it in the middle of the table, and then everyone's name goes into a hat, and then the names get pulled out. The first person gets to choose something off the table, and then the second person can either take something off the table or can snatch what the first person chose, and then that person can then take something off the table, and so on. So in any round, people can be snatching and taking off the table, and the further along through the game it gets, the longer the rounds go, because say it's your turn and you snatched off someone, and then they snatched off someone else, and then they snatched off someone else, and then they snatched off someone else, and so on. It was a really, really fun game, and yeah, we had a really great time. There were some really fantastic presents. There were some presents that got snatched multiple times, some presents that didn't necessarily get snatched very often at all, but yeah, it was just really fun. It also meant that you didn't have to worry if you didn't know what someone liked. They kind of got to choose what they liked based on what was there, so I really enjoyed that. So as part of that, I ended up with this cool little notebook. It's still in its plastic wrapper, but it's just a notebook, you know what they are. And then this stationery set, which has a bit hard to see because of the glare, but it has paper clips, magnets, ball clips to keep paper together, a little notepad, some sort of post-it note, sticky note type thing, sticker tape, pinboard tacks, and a little ruler. So I thought that was pretty cool. Next up is the second part of the present from my sister, brother-in-law and nephew, and that is another thing that my sister made, which is this beautiful little bag. It's a kind of tote bag with buttons up, and it's all bits of material sewn. It's just really pretty. It's all my favourite colours, so I really like it. About a week before Christmas, we went over to Melbourne to visit family for Christmas, and we did some shopping, as you do when you go to Melbourne, and I bought myself what I'm counting as an early Christmas present, which is Anne of Green Gables. Anne of Green Gables is one of my all-time favourite books from when I was a child. I've read it multiple times. I absolutely loved it, and I just think this copy is gorgeous. I really like the cover, and that continues round. Next up we have the other half of the present from my mum and dad, and that is The Night Circus by Erin Morganstern. This is a book that I have seen around on BookTube quite a bit, and the majority of people that I have watched really seem to enjoy it. So I sent my parents a list of books that I think that I'd really enjoy, that they could potentially buy me for Christmas if they were looking for presents, and this is the one they chose. I'm super excited about it. I've already started reading it. I've only read the first 24 pages, but I thought that it's a really strong start, and I've really enjoyed it so far. And Mum also made some bookmarks. She does painting and drawing onto bookmarks and different things, so that was her bookmark that she made. The last thing that I want to show you isn't technically a Christmas present, but it was given to me on Christmas Day, so I'm totally counting it as part of this Christmas haul, and that is here on this hand. I'm going to put an image just here of a close-up because the camera's struggling to focus on it. But yes, it is in fact an engagement ring. My partner and I are getting married in January. It's going to have a books and cats theme. It's going to be a really chilled out little ceremony. We're super excited about that. But yeah, I really wasn't expecting to get this on Christmas Day. I was actually not expecting to get anything until the day. So it's just beautiful. I absolutely love it. You may have guessed that purple is my favourite colour, so I just think it's perfect. It's the perfect cut. It's the perfect colour. It's just gorgeous, and it will go with 90% of what I own, which is really cool. And yeah, it just sort of screams Mel. Anyway, that is my Christmas haul that I received this year, and also my collection of things that I gave to people this year. Comment below and let me know what you got, anything that you're particularly excited about coming up, and yeah, I'd love to chat about Christmas and 2020 in general. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you next time.